You guys are really, really urging Bravo and just saying the Gorgas violated their NDA and things are not okay and blah blah blah. Man, you guys are shady. But hey, we've all been coming for Teresa hard. What's fair is fair. Finally, I want to share this article which I read. Some people have sent it to me, but there's a new article which I read the other day, which it's from Vanity Fair. I'm just like we're gonna read it here very quickly together. It just came out on Tuesday, May 20th. It's Vanity Fair by someone named Tom Smith. And the title of the article, and it's good because Andy Cohen's words are used against him, his own words. But I love when people lawyer. I love when people lawyer and they take someone's own words and use them against them. It's one of my favorite things to do when I care and when I'm in a fight with you. But anyway, the title of the article is Has the Real Housewives franchise finally reached its breaking point? Interesting article. You guys have been saying it. Every time we talk about housewives, you guys say it. Let me be very clear. First of all, Behind the Velvet Rope and David Yontef, we're not going anywhere. If the Bravo network itself went away, we would all, as one of our wonderful listeners said to me the other day, Daddy David, you'll just find something else to talk about. I'm not worried, but she was worried and she was like, you can't leave if Bravo and Housewives goes away. Now, first of all, Bravo and Housewives isn't going away anytime soon. Let's just put it that way. Second of all, I mean, I think we could do without some Housewives. I think it has had its heyday. If it went away, would I be sad? Not really, to be honest with you. As my friend Luann says, not really. Um, I'd like to recap Desperate Housewives when it's rebranded Wisteria Lane and when it's put out as Wisteria Lane by Eva Longoria. So can you imagine what a great idea? Brie Vandekamp and Susan Delfino and Lynette Scalvo and Edie Brick and who am I forgetting? They've all moved off the street, and now we have a whole new group of, oh, Gabrielle Solis, hello. Now we have a whole new group of people that are just moved. Oh, what a great idea. I'm going to watch Desperate Housewives. Mind you, it's in development. It's probably 3 years away, but has the Real Housewife franchise finally reached its breaking point? And it's Vanity Fair, so it's kind of major. Let's just read this quickly together. We'll leave parts out. Though reports of Real Housewives of New York's death have been greatly exaggerated, the rumors had fans rejoicing. Guys, they see everything we do. They see everything I do. They see everything you guys do. Make noise, guys. Let's be loud and proud. It's not June, it's not Pride Month, but let's be loud and proud. The rumors had fans rejoicing, even though it was very much exaggerated, which can't be a good thing. No, it's not a good thing. This is the article, we'll skim it. Let's do this together. As Heather Dubrow once told Alexis Bellino, if anyone says you're dead, it's time to lie down. The same could now be said about The Real Housewives of New York, a show that's been struggling to find its footing. On May 7th, just days ahead of NBC's Upfronts, Bravo revealed which of its shows were being renewed, but the network didn't include The Real Housewives of New York, leading Page Six to report that they had effectively pulled the plug on The Real Housewives flagship franchise. It's not the flagship series. The OC was the flagship series. Okay, then it says, though Andy Cohen quickly shut down the rumors of the trouble show's death, true, the reports had fans rejoicing. This is where all you guys come in. I love you guys, which can't be a good sign for the future of New York or the Real Housewives more broadly. These conflicting reports come two seasons after New York was totally rebooted, bringing in a completely new crop of women, but failing to connect to an audience that had grown accustomed to its old cast and pacing. As New York flounders, The Real Housewives of New Jersey, as we know, it has been shuttered, taking a similarly extensive pause after a 14th season that hit a brick wall story-wise. I told you guys, it ain't good for Jersey either. Meanwhile, the franchise's most buzzy entry, is this true? Real Housewives of Dubai is the most buzzy. Couldn't even make it to a third season before it was put on pause. For everybody in the back row who DMs me who says it's just on pause, Real Housewives of Dubai will never, ever be back on your screens. Wake the fuck up to reality. It's over. It's not happening. We're not going back over to Dubai to reinvigorate a failed franchise that cost $1 trillion to film. All of which prompts a question. Has the Housewives bubble burst? I think so. The answer may lie not in pauses or cancellations, so not New Jersey and New York, but rather in Bravo's new series orders. As OG Housewives shows have been fading, Bravo has been greenlining a flood of Housewives spin-offs like Ultimate Girls Trip, which also you'll never see back on your screens. Welcome to Crappy Lake, that will never be back. Or it will with two different people, but no time soon. Love Hotel, Next Gen New York City. Let's see how Next Gen does. And the newly announced Wife Swap, the Real Housewives edition, which signals that the franchise may have already jumped the shark. Here's where Cohen's words are used against him. I think this is a very good article. Interesting. And that's according to Cohen himself, who once said that an all-star styles crossover could happen, quote, this is Andy's quote, when the show is just about to go out of gas. Well, Daddy, these are your own words. Seems like the show's out of gas then. While these kinds of shows are a great way to utilize the network's deep bench of talent, true, past and present, true, releasing so many spin-offs also feels a little Disney acquiring ownership of Star Wars and then devaluing the brand by throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. I agree. Soon enough, we'll be getting a Luann de Lesseps prequel series. Fine, that I'd watch. Me too. But perhaps the Real Housewives franchise isn't really out of gas. Luann should do a scripted show. Should someone be hired to do a prequel to Luann's life and have a little girl running around saying, darling, darling, I'm a countess? She could show Connecticut, where we basically both grew up. But perhaps the Real Housewives franchise isn't really out of gas yet. Okay, maybe we have hope. These series have always had ebbs and flows, and when one city is down, another tends to be up. Right now, Salt Lake, Miami, and even OC recently aired some of their best seasons ever. Okay, I have a problem with this sentence. Salt Lake, yes, is better than ever. The OC is better than it's been in years. I agree. Miami, TBD, I have a really bad feeling this season isn't going to be good. Here's the thing. They paused for about a month and they tried to figure out the cast. Anytime you pause and try to figure out a cast and then bring back the same cast, that's exactly what happened with Atlanta. Not this past season, but before. It's exactly what happened with New Jersey. If you're trying to figure out who to get rid of, and you don't get rid of anyone, and you bring back every single person, plus they're adding Stephanie, who's going to be a breakout star. I'm not feeling this season in Miami. It hasn't even started. Still, there seems to be a pattern that's emerged of these shows faltering right around the 15-year mark. Well, all right. I mean, come on. In a way, 15 years is pretty damn good. So, okay. And we're watching and